I really love this owl shit.
The views and opinions expressed by guests are their own and do not necessarily reflect those of Night Owls or its hosts. Discussions may include opinions, allegations, speculation, or other unverified claims. Night Owls does not independently verify guest statements. This content is presented for commentary and discussion purposes. Viewers are encouraged to conduct their own research.
Remember when he said he had to listen to opinions from the week for 400 and some odd weeks.
Oh God,
Like, I
yes.
mean, that's basic. I mean, he's telling you, like, he's had to listen to this bullshit from weak people for, who knows how many since he's been out. I mean, ever since his first album came out, they've been telling him he ain't shit. And he's consistently for almost 20 years has proved everybody wrong. And you keep these people keep coming with the same crap, and it's just like you guys say this, you regurgitate the same mess about him, and he's consistently shown you all these years that he has surpassed everything that anybody. I mean, he surpassed MJ. I mean, come on now. It's just like, when are you guys gonna like wake up and realize that, number one, he don't care about what any of you people are saying. You people are irrelevant, number one. And number two, Drake is just going to continue being Drake. And you know what, it's worked. Obviously it's worked for him, because look at where he's at, and look at where all these naysayers, these negative content creators, sitting in their living room slash kitchen, giving their opinions, and none of them got $2 to rub together. And that's really the joke. At the end of the day, that's the joke. You guys tell Drake what he should do, and yet Drake is a billionaire, and y'all, thousandaires, on your little podcast, talking shit. It's just like that. Obviously that's gotten you nowhere. I don't know why you guys continue to do that.
But you know what? That's a great segue into my next topic. Did you all see that video with what's the dirt, that he said that a lot of the YouTuber podcasters are basically industry plants cosplaying as podcasters on YouTube? So I found that very interesting, because he said that a lot of people was just popping up. And if you notice, they'll keep going with the same narrative. So I kind of think that that's a lot to do with what we've been seeing or whatever. That's gonna lead me into my next segue too. With Charlemagne. But yeah, I found that very interesting. And it all makes sense, because it would have started like within the beef. So everybody knows and pretty much knows that everybody was collecting a check just to do the Drake hate during the beef or whatever. So what I'm thinking is happening now is they're ramping back up since, Jay-Z, especially since that What's the Dirt video or whatever. I know we'll probably talk about it tomorrow in Fest Space, since he keeps up a lot more with Joe Budden. But yeah, I'm thinking that it's a lot of people on YouTube. I thought that it's sort of like shifting, because I see a lot more creators on YouTube, favoring Drake and being honest. But it's kind of like a lot of, it's still sort of out there. And I wanted to say to Inevitable, because we do have people, that's listening or whatever. But remember the other space, you were like, the people to debate like wasn't coming in or what. And so I think probably like after that one of the guys, I don't know if you all are familiar with the Rap Roundtable. They're on they are some straight up Kenny fans.
Hating
One
ass nigga.
huh?
Some straight hating ass niggas.
Okay, so Maxito followed me or whatever. And he's the Drake fan, so I would love to get him in the space and ask him some questions, because I was checking out their last video where the guy, and this is what they were saying, they didn't see no black people in the 20v1. And I'm like, first of all, the first person that came on the camera was a black woman or whatever, including one of the women that he basically picked to be besties or pipe down, whichever one, which was the girl Jordan. So that right there was a lie. So it's still like, and I was watching it when Macito was trying to explain the what's the dirt, but they even trying to flip that or whatever, saying what's the dirt was walking stuff back, and I'm like, he ain't walked nothing back. So Macito, since you follow me, if you're listening, please feel free to join any one of the Night Owl spaces or my space, this space, because we definitely have questions. I definitely have questions about Drake and Cole. So yeah, pull up because I think y'all was tripping on J. Cole and Drake. I know y'all for sure be tripping on Drake. So that's out there if
Yeah,
you
don't be
listening.
scared. Yeah, we fair in here. Just don't get disrespectful, and then we won't have to do nothing to y'all. But yeah, we love the
Exactly.
conversation. And Tracy space, y'all gotta come to Tracy space. You know what I'm saying? Pull up to Tracy space, TG space. That's a new place to be. What the hell? Sorry.
Yeah, because I would really, I would want to know because he was trying to explain the he was trying to explain the what's the dirt or whatever, but the pushback that he's getting or whatever, you know what I'm saying? It seems like it's almost, when people get to pushing back or whatever, a lot of people tend to just go with the flow or whatever. We're not like that, but some people are. So I do want to sort of like question him if you're a real Drake fan or whatever. I would want to know some of his thoughts. Like, do you really think bars wise Kendrick won that beat? And don't tell me nothing about no strategy. So yeah, the invitation's open, whatever. If you listening. But they do be listening, FYI. So yeah, but what do you guys think about the
Uh,
what's the dirt and the industry plants?
I saw that. And I wanted him to put names on there. Like I was like, who you talking about? Because I know a couple of them, that I feel that are faking it, this whole time. But I want him to start calling them out. Matter of fact, don't call them out. Make a documentary on them. I need that shit just like you did the Roc Nation one. And let's call out all the damn independent YouTubers. And then while you at it, if they get found guilty as a consultation or some shit, y'all gotta give all y'all subscribers to Night Owl's media page and then also to my brother's Fats YouTube page, Out of Bounds and shit. Then y'all gotta subscribe to all of our Twitter pages, fucking individually, or y'all going to jail and hell. So that's what I think.
Oh, I wanted to bring up something too. So I was watching Act live on Kick when he got swatted. I didn't know exactly what was going on at the time because while I was watching, it got like the feed got cut, and I was like, and he was right in the middle of talking about that Larry Jackson lawsuit, and all of a sudden, that happens, and then so I feel like well, I don't feel, I know what they're trying to do. They are so desperate to keep, especially with what's the dirt video, now that everything's being exposed, and people are seeing what's really going on. They're trying and they're trying so hard to ignore it, but people are really talking about what's going on. But after I saw what happened with Act today, I was like, oh yeah, they really trying to shut him up. They're trying to shut everybody up, and bury anything that they can bury about what's going on with that lawsuit.
Wow. So that just happened today. Because I saw it on the timeline.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it happened today. I was actually on my lunch and I was watching it, and I was like walking to my car, and like he was in the middle of talking, and then he got up, and then like I lost my feed, and I was like, what the heck happened? And then I went back on, and that's when I found out that yeah, they swatted him. And when you get swatted, you know what the purpose is of that. Fortunately, Act has a good relationship, I guess, with like the police department, or they know, like, who he is, and because I guess this has happened to him before. But the other thing that he was talking about, which was funny, he was with the Larry Jackson case, that they discovered that the lawyer that's representing the Jane Doe, that is with the invisible entity that's going after Larry Jackson, who's suing to figure out who made those AI websites, and smearing him and his company. I guess they work for a firm where one of the partners is also a professor of sports law at Roc Nation School of Music, Sports, and Entertainment. So this shit's just getting really, really like dirty and ugly.
Yeah, that's messed up. I was a little bit out of it for the last, well, yesterday and today, for the concert and then that movie. And shout out to everybody, but Bang, you make sure you pull up, you and Def Karma, or if y'all saw that Odyssey movie and was referring it to everybody to go see. Cuz I got thoughts on that. But what's up, Zuka? What do you got to bring to our discussion for today?
Wait, who? You didn't say my name, right?
I did say your name, Zuka. I said, "What's up,
Oh, you
Zuka?
did?
What do you got to do?"
Oh my God. I'm so sorry because I'm outside right now, so I'm not even like my mind is not even there. What's up, everybody? What's going on? I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I haven't watched the What's the Dirt video. I got it saved. I've been so busy working all this other stuff, family, all this stuff. So, I'm just listening to y'all to kind of get caught up a little bit. I know just bits of it. I know academics did a stream earlier too. I kind of caught the beginning of it. But I haven't really watched all the details, so I'm just gonna pay attention to y'all, kind of get like tidbits if I can.
All right, cool, cool, cool. Okay, so that yeah, so I'm gonna definitely check out that, and we can probably I'll give my thoughts on that tomorrow in Fast Space. While I catch up on that and the Joe Budden
Have
stuff
most
too.
people watched it in this room? Have most people watched the video?
Oh yeah,
Like
we
on this
we
stream?
all watched it. We reacted to it and
Okay, I'm
everything.
like,
What's the dirt? Yeah, that was like breaking news for us.
Yeah, Dirt
For
was
us,
even in the
Al, that's breaking
spaces.
news.
Yeah.
For real, for real.
Hey, did y'all talk about can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Did y'all speak about the Rory and Maul interview when he kind of spoke on it?
Yes, my
Nah,
next.
we
That was my.
didn't.
Uh,
Wait,
okay.
which one? I don't think we talked about it. Which one you talking about?
What? Didn't they just talk about that? I believe it was yesterday.
Well, I watched the
Oh,
whole
yeah.
I watched the whole thing this morning. They said a couple of things.
I didn't like the way
They
Rory.
said a couple of things about what's the
Yeah,
dirt.
I seen some clips. Well, I listened to a clip, and it's just like Rory be want to like denounce shit to me. Like he be want to denounce shit so fast. Like, well, I can't, bro. If you watch the What's the Dirt video, bro, everything is making sense. He's connected. It's not like these are opinions or anything. He's literally connecting the dots, bro. And like Rory don't want to. It's like he'd be so scared to be like, man, yeah, all that shit makes sense. You know what I'm saying? He like I basically I fuck with some of it, but I don't want to say that everything's true. Like that's the vibe he was giving. It's just like, all right, bro. Like, you're obviously.
Yeah,
Rory was doing that on purpose too. He does that BS on purpose because I think that they know that people so okay, they like legit be listening to the spaces and just to the online people to get their topics or whatever what they're going to discuss. And I think that they knew that the Breakfast Club they weren't talking about it. So then he'll go take it a step further, Rory and Maul, and he'll discuss it, and he'll even mention what's the dirt. He messed with what the dirt, but at the same time, what I'm seeing that a lot of these media people are doing that's favorable to Rock Nation and Jay Z, they'll try to negate what's the dirt is saying and sort of try to throw it back and be like, well, yeah, you know, everybody in corporate America do shady stuff. Okay, just because everybody do shady stuff, that doesn't make it right. And while you're saying that everybody in corporate America do shady stuff, a lot of that stuff be illegal. So are you confirming that too, Rory? That's a question that I would have for him, because we know that with them doing behind the scenes schemes and stuff like that in corporate America, a lot of that stuff be illegal and will cause them to end up in federal prison, as so many of those corporate head CEOs has been. So it's like you're saying that about Jay-Z trying to gate. Oh, well, Busby came out with that lawsuit about Jay-Z. It happened to Jay-Z because he was trying to do a deal with, they wanted to go after Jay-Z. Well, you know what's the difference between Jay-Z and Drake? Drake won that no goddamn Epstein Island to put himself in that position. Why? Because his manager or his business partner, Future or whatever, they vetted Harvey Weinstein or whatever. So they weren't, I'm quite sure if they vetted Harvey Weinstein to the extent they knew that they didn't want to be in a room with him, they did the same thing to Epstein too. They didn't put themselves around that type of energy or whatever to be able to have somebody do a lawsuit 20 or 15 years later. Jay-Z did though. So just worry about that. If he hadn't been at that island, if he hadn't been doing shady practices, Busby wouldn't have had nothing to go off of in order to throw that at him. So that's the difference between Drake and Jay Z. While Rory wants to sit up here and focus on, oh, they just do shady business. Don't everybody know that? No, first of all, Rory, you do too much laughing for me. Everything ain't funny. Hee hee ha
Facts.
ha ha. No, it's not funny.
What
Um,
did Kanye
And
say?
you want to sit up here and sort of pull, oh, well, what's happening to Drake? That's just business people. Jay-Z is just a ruthless business person. Okay. That doesn't make it right. And with him being a
Fact.
ruthless business person, then that's pretty much why he's where he's at now. He's fighting for his
and
legacy.
Tracy,
Why? Because you try to tarnish somebody else's legacy.
and Tracy, I'm glad you said that too. Damn, I ain't no blow at his hand up. I just want to say this. That take us back to that one space we had with King when he was like, "Well, that's just business." Like, bro, no, no, it's not. Like, scamming people, or finessing people out of certain things, or not doing good business. That's not it. Like, that's not a thing to say. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's not like normal. Niggas say that like it's normal to do bad business. Like, no, it's not, bro. And Rory, like you said, you laugh too much, bro. Shit do not be funny. Like,
Was it
I
funny when you
just
were sitting up there doing that stuff with Joe Budden, when you wanted to know the audits, when you wanted to read them audits? Was it funny then, Rory? Were you and Maul being so nonchalant and just hee hee ha ha ha, like, oh, don't worry about that, that's normal? No, you all did a whole 2 hour podcast when y'all left Joe Budden, because I watched it. I watched you all sit there and explain yourselves as to what exactly you all, wanted from Joe Budden. So don't go out here. You can say that, oh, it's just regular or whatever. But then people want to be looking at Drake like he's crazy when he has to do a lawsuit in order for these shady practices not to be done, not to him or to anybody else.
Yeah, Drake is, and that's what a lot of this is the thing. And I always say, and a lot of us have said this, thank God he filed that lawsuit, because everything that we're seeing now that's becoming public, and Drake knew that. Drake knew what the fallout, that was the whole red button. And he knew what was going to come out. And him doing that lawsuit, it exposed the bots, it exposed the payola, it exposed all these back deals. Why is it that UMG didn't wanted everything redacted on Kendrick's contract during discovery? It's like basically having the whole thing redacted. It's like, what are you trying to hide? Like, you're making it, Drake is exposing the system and what goes along with the system. And we're all seeing this in real time. And now we got Dirt with his video. and everything come. Oh, and then I wanted to make. No, I was gonna say this. Mal responded to Mars when Mars mentioned about Calico during that Bleak interview that they were talking about, which I thought was kind of interesting because I was surprised Mal even like said anything about that. I'm starting to think that that's got some legs because there's a reason why Drake put that in that in that zine. Like he wanted
And it's the reason why Mars is going so
why he's
hard,
going hard
calling
on
them
it.
out every chance he get too.
Yeah,
And I believe him. I
I do
believe him.
too.
You're right. I saw that
I
today.
do
I
too.
saw that.
Yep. And I think, and the fact that Mal even responded, because I was surprised that he did that, because what you're doing is you're almost like you're acknowledging it, because really Mars is the only one that's talking about this. Nobody else is talking about it. And so and then he said, oh, he said Jay-Z Calico noted. Like he was like, okay, yeah, I get that's the connection, because Bleak is out there, trying to downplay it, but he's not saying Mars's name. And it's just like we all know, obviously, and you're following him and you're seeing what he's posting and what he's saying. You guys are basically like, if Mars was not onto something, nobody would be acknowledging that. It was Bleak that brought up the Calico the thing. He didn't have to bring that up. So obviously it's getting, what, they already know what that the truth
But
is
wait a
coming
minute,
out.
boss lady. Did you all see that clip where he pulled up to the stop with Joe Budden, and Joe Budden, soon as Mars started talking, Joe Budden dipped.
Oh
Like he
no,
was
I didn't
literally in
see
the middle
that
of
one.
talking and dipped.
No, I didn't
Yes,
see
it's
that
a
one.
clip. The stop put it out. Yeah, he put it out because Mars was like, "Okay, thank you for letting me up," and he started to like, "Okay, Joe, I'm a fan of such and such or whatever." And he was, and the stop was like, "So you finna butter him up before you get at him?"
Oh,
And as soon as Mars started talking, the stop was like, "Oh, he gone, he dipped."
I'm
see,
talking.
So
I'm
that's
talking about before he could even reply. I'm talking about like as soon as that nigga said butter him up, and that sentence was done, that nigga was
yep,
out. That nigga just
yep.
disappeared, nigga. That nigga
Yeah.
was out of there,
Yeah, that was
man.
kind of crazy.
But you know what? The crazy thing is that Mars really took it to, and and he was smart. Drake put that zine out for a reason, because he wanted somebody to go through that. Drake didn't just put that out there just to put it out there, just for entertainment. There's a reason why those pictures and the things that he's saying in that magazine, it's like he wants somebody to figure it out and connect the dots. And now that we're seeing, with him saying, I bring Calico's the Alamo, and then you got a Calico CD, and this guy's name, is Memphis, Tennessee, but the guy's from like what, Brooklyn or whatever. Like, and then he was in the black documentary, the Black Album documentary, and all this stuff, and now Memphis Bleak is talking about it, and now Mal knows and everything. It's like, okay, now we're starting to see where all of this is going, because Mars straight up says Jay-Z had Calico is Jay-Z's ghostwriter, period. Jay-Z had a ghostwriter. And I've listened to Calico, and I hear it. That's why I'm like, okay, now this is starting to make sense.
I listen to him too, and yeah, you're absolutely right. Until they can prove to me why that nigga was up here talking about early retirement and had a plaque on his wall with nothing but Jay-Z records, and you talking about you as Memphis Bleak artist, and you throwing it down talking about you early
Yep.
retirement, and you been trying to tell niggas or
Hmm.
whatever. Yeah, until you can explain that, then yeah, I agree. I agree with Mars. Okay, shout out the general. July. What's going on, broski?
What's going on, Tracy?
Yeah.
What's up, gang?
Yeah.
Come on now, it's your first space. You know the general gotta come through, salute, show love. You feel me? Well, before I get on topic, shout out to the motherfucking owls in the building, man. Shout out to the gang, night out teams. Y'all know the usual faces. You feel me? Salute my brother Blue. You know what I'm saying? Kitty, Gold, Inevitable. CEO Bovey, the motherfucking Don. Tracy, aka TG, and this bitch, my boy Jay down there, the only Jay we acknowledge. Salute, bro. My boy G down there. Listen, I missed the gang, and I'm off, so I'm gonna kick it with y'all tonight. But Tracy, we need you to do more of these because you know what I'm saying. You are a resident Dreamfield. Oh man, we need you to do more of these. You feel me? I know Blue be a little tired. I know, Brody. Blue be a little tired sometimes. You feel me? So bro, be want to kick it. So you know what I'm saying. But first off, man, I just want to say I want y'all to give yourselves 100 because the way y'all, we, us been keeping pressure on these motherfucking people in hip hop legacy media, it's something to be really studied. Like these niggas is doing everything in their fucking power to combat us, and we just everyday people, right? But what they always say, there's strength in numbers. I might not have known Tracy from a hole of wall, Blue Kitty, Ian, Bane, Def, you feel? I might not know none of y'all from a hole in the wall, but guess what? I know y'all through this shit here. And you know what I'm saying? We family. But seeing all this shit that's been happening in the media, man, I really want us to really take a step and look at like all the things that we accomplished as a community in these 2 years. You know what I'm saying? Like we got Jay-Z outside, we got Breakfast Club, Charlemagne, all these niggas pivoting. They gotta combat us. Remember, we used to have to combat them. Now they gotta combat us. You feel me? And that What's the Dirt video really shown a deeper light into some of this fuck shit that Roc Nation, Jay-Z, and the other side been doing. And the fact that like it takes Charlemagne to give Donkey of the Day to a C-list podcaster that nobody really truly like pay attention. I mean, not say it like that. That's not well. Fuck that nigga. He was dissing Drake, but like that nigga was doing the most. But with this shit here though, it really took these niggas to give them a whole segment on the Breakfast Club to combat a rumor. Listen to that, y'all.
Oh
A
yeah, we
rumor.
doing that. We doing that next because you know what?
Mhm.
The enemy of our enemies is still Drake's fragile op. So
Right.
let them
Facts.
niggas take each other out.
Hey, and
And it's a beautiful thing.
July, what up, though? You already know.
What up, though?
You know what I'm saying? Definitely want to add to that because this goes back to some space we had before. I think me and Tracy was talking, going back and forth about it. It was Ray Daniels, and I was saying like these guys. That's why I don't believe these guys was real fans of Jay Z. You know what I'm saying? He just had the programming and the power, and everybody was scared. You know what I'm saying? Like to say like, man, whatever he's saying now. You know what I'm saying? And it's like now it's like people know that Jay Z is kind of losing power. He really getting exposed to what's the dirt and shit. So they really saying how they feel. You know what I'm saying? Even though he's still op. Don't get it fucked up right now. You still a op, old head. But
Still a op.
I believe everything he's saying. He said he heard that the album done. I believe that. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't feel like he had no reason to lie about that shit. He been in media and shit like that, and it is nice to see like the ops going back and forth. Cause why that nigga gonna say this shit? Like why he gonna say this about Jay-Z? You know what I'm saying? Niggas been not liking him.
Bro, this nigga said Charlemagne called him personally and said, "Don't say I called you. Get your bitch ass out of here, man." Lord, please knock it. I just called me some more tree too. It's we lit tonight. I really hate how these niggas be trying to play in our faces, and we make sure that these niggas, we gonna bring you niggas to the light every time. Every time y'all get in this media, y'all get in front of these cameras, Wayne Mo, whoever the fuck you is, Goofy, fucking Rob Markman, all these niggas. I'm glad that 2024 really made y'all, showed y'all here, because now we got y'all niggas by the throat. Like, what can y'all say to us after that What's the Dirt video, even though we've already been connecting these dots prior to that? You feel me? And the fact that you got to call Ray Daniels about a Jay-Z rumor, like a rumor, bro. Not even like I could see if this nigga was Joe Budden saying it or academic saying it. This nigga called Ray Daniels about a Jay-Z rumor, bro. Like the jig is up, my nigga. Drop that bullshit ass
Yeah.
album. Make sure that diss on there so you can bring your bitch ass outside.
Oh no,
That's what I
he gonna
want.
say
Drop
something
a
for sure.
track, nigga.
But I'm glad, man. Like this shit. I'm so glad, bro. Like everybody showing their hand, bro. Like you said, bro. Like, and shit crumpling, dog. Cause we don't put this work in, bro. Them niggas actually keeping us in their name. Like this nigga Ebro on there to my Drake stands. Like, damn, bro. You like so you saying we got niggas scared to drop because they like Drake stands gonna always shit on something like, bro. First off, we only shitting on the ops, man. You know what I'm saying? Like if you a op, hey, don't be mad at us. You know what I'm saying? Drop your shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, but it just funny,
Don't
like,
let it be ass. That's what it is.
yeah,
Y'all should be ass.
man, it be ass, bro. Don't be. It ain't us. We just talking about ass music because we know great music. But like July said, shout out to everybody, bro, because they really watching us. Like Tracy said, they listening to the spaces. Blue are, they tapping in with Blue and them. You know what I'm saying? It's like every time it's a podcast now, it's Drake stands this. Guys Malone, Drake stands this. Like no, bro.
They be in our anonymous, bro. Like when we be seeing we be having 20, 30 fucking anonymous niggas, it be them niggas.
Man, they be in that bitch when they be saying three. I think at this point, bro, they gonna keep, you know what I'm saying? They gonna keep on informing in this shit because it's like, man, these niggas shutting down everything, bro. Like, and then what you said, we got somebody on a higher scale, you know what I'm saying, which is what's the dirt and like the J Bucks, but what's the dirt right now, running the streets with his shit. And they knowing like everybody, man, come on, bro. All them people know they got more information than us. You know what I'm saying? That's why they bringing up what's the dirt and they kind of like shunning it a little bit, but they bring it up. I think like they said, cause they shining light on this shit because they knowing like, man, this shit, I ain't gonna lie, this shit true. Like, behind them closed doors, they like, man, I ain't gonna lie. Hey, that white boy on point, cause it's like if you watch the video, it's not opinions, bro. Like he literally put it, you can look this shit up. So it's like, yeah, man, we done put in
Where
work
Rory
these
said,
3 years,
where
man.
Rory said that he couldn't authenticate it. Nigga, all this is publicly available information.
Bro, that's what I
What the
just said.
fuck do
I'm
you
like,
need to
this nigga acting like you
authenticate?
can't, bro. Stop trying
Fuck
to,
is
come on, man. Look it up.
Like, nigga, what you need to authenticate, my nigga? All this shit is like, and Dirt did all this shit, and all of this is public. Like, you can search all of this shit up. And then I don't know if y'all seen. I might be chopping bro name up. I might be saying it wrong, so excuse me. DeFran or whatever. Dog that be in the media.
Yeah.
He even expanded further on that, showing the connection between them, how they tagging each other in TikTok. Like, these is hood bitches. These is hood niggas that Jay-Z and Roc Nation allegedly grabbed out a motherfucking Reform Alliance program to go at. Like, bro, that's nasty work, bro.
And that's not,
And then why do y'all think niggas wasn't gonna dig this deep?
bro. They no,
Pause.
they
Why
didn't
didn't
think.
you think niggas was gonna get all this
Bro, they did
info?
not think that they thought niggas was just like some Twitter like warriors or where the fuck
Yeah, they thought we was goofies.
like they ain't think niggas was really gonna like bro said. I think Blue said or one of the games saying like we been already saying something these last 2 years like bringing information to the front. You know what I'm saying? Everything like that. But with this type of shit that Dirt did, it's like bro, you can't even like say I'm telling you, if you even a op, bro, like you looking at this shit like damn, like these Drake stands, whatever they want to call us fans or whatever, these niggas on point. Like we really
Exposing
tapped
the
in,
shit.
like all the way in, bro. I'm talking about to the foundation of this shit.
And they'll never come debate us, bro. They'll never come in our spaces and talk to us and debate us because they know we'll put belt to ass. We ain't got to get all arguing and whoop your ass, all that. We could debate with the best of them, like all of us, Blue, Tracy, Kitty. Y'all motherfuckers ain't seen us have like non-violent debates on this bitch about hip hop and current state of Drake and all this shit. Like y'all niggas not. We invite you niggas to come talk to us about this shit y'all trying to say.
No muting
Come
though.
holler at come to Night Owl Team Space. Come to our space. Come talk to us. You feel me? Tell Blue when you free, and we set that shit up. And I want y'all niggas to come talk to us about all this shit y'all say is true. Matter of fact, we want Charlemagne to come talk to us about inversewire.com. We want you niggas to come answer for this shit y'all been putting in front of these people's faces. We
Yeah,
want y'all
man.
to
I
stand by
want
it.
Glass
We want
Malone.
y'all to debate us
I
with it.
want Tracy or Blue or Kid, somebody like get these niggas in here like glasses, the Rock marketing, any. I swear to God, bro, we'll eat any of y'all
They
niggas up, bro.
scary.
I
Them niggas
Like
is not gonna
I
do that.
really want his. I want Lauren
Lauren
LaRosa
She
to
LaRosa,
come
she is
debate Kitty. That's what the
serious.
fuck I
she,
want.
but
She
look,
won't
Yeah.
even
I
respond
want.
to
She is
me.
not
yeah,
jumping
she
So
off
don't
that
even.
porch.
she ain't finna do
Kitty be
shit.
on
She
her
ain't gonna
ass,
shit.
and then she's not a. One thing about Lauren LaRosa that I've learned, she is like the scary like op, like that one. She'll get the information, and she gonna do what they say. Like I don't think she got no debating her like back and forth with the information. She just get information, boom, read it. Like she not even looking into shit. You know what I'm saying? I want them.
Bro,
Nah, she
I
one of
would
them
No,
pay
but
niggas.
she
good
do a
money
little
Yeah,
bit
to
too
see that,
much
that's
bro.
what.
I would
though.
pay good money to see that.
She do
Yeah,
a
no,
little bit
Tracy.
too
That's what I'm.
much because when she doubled down on that Drake
But I
stuff,
think it's
it
just the
was,
information.
She
like she was saying too much extra stuff for me.
she like the girl in the friend group that be doing all the shit talking at the bar, but don't be wanting to fight. Like you be wanting to
Yeah,
yell
like
at the girls. You be wanting to get drunk and shit, and then when we got to
she
fight,
not
you be
doing nothing. No, I
scared and
want
shit.
them.
So
I
yeah.
want people like that's willing to fight back. Like, oh yeah, nigga. Like Glass Malone. Like I want niggas like that that's willing to debate. You know what I'm saying? Like I know I'm gonna make it look stupid. Like the time, like I say, I got to, debate dog on that stage and shit like that. You had other niggas jumping in. I think it's cousin or a sister jumping in. I've got a horse niggas and shit like that. Like I really want to really embarrass these niggas. Like because I mean, but they know that now. I think Blue said in a couple spaces ago, like
I
they
really
don't
want
even.
Glasses tough ass to come to one
Man,
of these
Yeah,
spaces.
bro. They never.
I
I don't
can't
think
wait
they
till
doing
his
that shit
tough
no more,
ass come to
bro.
our
They
space.
ain't.
I got.
They ain't
Oh,
coming to they don't even be having spaces no more. Like Blue said, like them type of people, them ops that's on the pocket.
No, they on. I think ain't they on something? Ain't they on TikTok now?
I just feel like
They
they don't
must
like that
be.
environment.
I think Glasses on. He. I think they on
Not
TikTok.
they
They
moved
doing
apps.
something else. They.
And if y'all won't doing this
Yeah.
shit,
They. Yeah. They
if
move.
y'all won't
but
doing this
you know,
shit, I believe Glasses would be having like a bunch of spaces like every other week.
Nah,
He
facts.
used to.
nah.
These niggas not
Listen,
comfortable,
and
bro.
I want to say this right as far as when it comes to like Glasses Malone, y'all talking about Glasses Malone, it'd be good to kind of debate with him or whatever. I don't think so. I don't think because you got to remember a debate is when like two people have good intention to be able to listen and then actually break down even what you're saying, like actually listen though, and then respond to and actually
No,
acknowledge
Zook,
like the
I
points and all
understand that.
that,
I'm talking
right?
about I want to embarrass. See, this is not just for me
No,
and
but hold on.
Glasses. This is for
Let me finish.
the
I get your point.
masses.
I get what you're trying to do. You saying, hey, listen, when we drag him in here, we gonna have a debate because you know that's what he's gonna want. We're gonna have a debate, and I'm gonna drag him and embarrass him. What I'm trying to tell y'all is it's gonna be almost impossible to. And I'll tell you why it's almost impossible. This is not a person that is debating off of good intention. Everything he does is gonna be a spin, 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 spin. He's said so many different things that don't make sense, right? Like he'll point out like different facts that don't even like go together. This is not a person that you can actually debate with good intention. So unless you yourself, when you get into a conversation with him, are also looking to spin, be fake, because you have to be fake too. You cannot just be honest, because if you come with goodwill, you're
No,
gonna
bro.
lose that
See, Zook,
conversation.
no,
Because what he's gonna do,
Nah, it
he's gonna
don't work
spin.
no,
like that. I
they
don't think
don't.
it work
He's
like
gonna
that.
spin
I
around
can
all your
break that
fucking
down.
head,
That's
right?
that's what I'm saying,
You're
Zuka.
gonna look like the good guy, and then but
No,
he's
no,
gonna
no, no,
make you
no,
look
no, no. I
crazy. Is what I'm
promise you,
trying to
he
say. But go
won't.
ahead.
That's what I'm saying, Zuka. The thing is,
Go ahead, brother.
when he's going into like conversations or debates with people, first off, in the spaces, he's getting respect from these people because they be so like they on the stage and they be on the fence. They not willing to really ask certain questions or do say certain things. When he's on these interviews, they're not asking certain things. They let him go with his flow. So him getting into a debate where he's saying things and we're actually rebuttaling with facts is gonna break all that shit down. He's gonna look crazy. Like he can't get say certain things with people like, oh, I mean, they probably can. They whatever he say, they can believe at the
They
time.
already do.
But
What do
they
you mean?
don't. People don't rebuttal
They
it with
already support
facts.
his
He's not going
you
into
know.
a debate or speaking to someone that's going to rebuttal with facts like a J Roebucks or something like that. Like when he gets that shit off, he get it off. Like they probably laugh or like,
But what I'm saying is your facts is not gonna matter because
no,
you're
yes it
talking to a
is.
person that is not coming off of good faith. He's literally just going to spin you and he's a
Listen,
conspiracy
listen.
theorist
He
essentially,
can't
right?
spin. Listen,
Zook, we not looking to convince these niggas. We
You
looking
want to
to
drag
Yeah,
show
him?
that's what I was about to say,
we
Gerard.
looking to show the world how unreasonable and how much of a hater and dick eaters these niggas are, and how paid off and propaganda these niggas is. We know they not about to literally sit down, listen, and intake all of the
Right.
information and
Be
evidence that we're
agreeable.
presenting
Yeah.
to them, and then think about it and change their mind. It hasn't
Yeah.
happened in 2 years. That's why we just put the info out there, and we put the info out for the people who don't know. For the motherfucker who's scrolling this timeline, who looking at shit and they seeing these headlines and they don't know what's what. This is what these moments are for. Because if it
Okay.
wasn't for us fact checking these niggas since 24, they would have all it do. It
Yeah,
would be it would be none
that's
of
why
this
I'm
shit.
getting
It'd be
at
no
July.
Okay,
owls.
I'd say this then. It was just worded wrongly. Cause see, when I hear debate, hey, listen, I'm gonna bring this guy in here and I'm gonna have a debate with
I
him.
get you.
I'm thinking, yeah.
This
If
nigga's
y'all,
technical,
I am
technical
technical, sir. I'm
niggas.
an architectural engineering graduate. You know what I mean? I'm very precise. But yeah, so when if I heard, hey, we want to bring him in here and drag it, I would have had no problem. Go ahead.
No, but it's not even a drag. See this, because it can still be a debate. That's the thing. Like, it can be a debate, but when he's getting off his points, we are people that can rebuttal. We're not going to sit there and be like, okay, okay, that's your opinion. When it's not opinions, no, no, we have facts. So we're doing it for the masses, like we're doing it for the people that scroll the timeline, look at the caption, like, oh man, what Drake, hiring people to whoa whoa, or Drake this or that. Like, no, those people are going to come in here, and those the people that's going to change their mind, and that will be the masses. Like, we know it. He not going to be like, you know what, Owls, you're all right, bro. You know what I'm saying? All the shit I said was fucked
I
up.
get you now.
Like, he not gonna say it,
I
so
get
yeah.
you.
Because when they talking to us, bro, let's be clear. It's a steel cage match. It's a hell in a cell. We in this bitch and you ain't getting out. You gotta get yourself out. We gonna show you how inept you niggas are. Like, don't think about it. Ian, Blue Kitty, Raw, Trees back. Y'all know how many times we done had an open space where we allowed K-Bots to come in and debate us. And how did that shit go? And they always get spanked because they none of their points, none of anything they say is based in reality or sanity. These niggas going off of personal feelings and hate. Like, we don't give a fuck that these niggas that we can't convince these niggas, like, and we can have a debate, but the debate ain't for like for y'all these niggas to get it because they're never gonna get it. They ain't got it in 2 years. You know what I'm saying? We probably seen a very small, amount of people in hip hop media actually do a small backtrack with this shit. But it's like we're constantly pushing the facts every day. They have to combat us with the lies. You get what I'm saying? Like now, like when the What's the Dirt video come out, now it's Drake barking at a golf girl. I don't give a fuck about Drake barking at a golf girl. Let's get to these motherfucking connections that Roc Nation and Jay Z have to impress a legal group to reform alliance with these Stake and Drake lawsuits. Let's get to that. Let's get to these facts. I don't care that you didn't like Iceman. That's your opinion. You're welcome to have it. But the millions and millions, and I do mean millions of people that listen to this man on a daily says otherwise. You feel me? Because y'all love to say, oh, Drake fans only talk numbers. Well, when we try to talk quality of music with you niggas, y'all can't talk to us because where's the quality of y'all music? Oh, I'm sorry, y'all ain't got it in 2.5 years. Sorry, my bad. You feel me? Like, wow, we got three fucking bangers that Drake just dropped. Iceman, Habibti, Made to Honor, all fucking slaps. Go ahead, Blue.
No, I'll cut your words when you was cooking. I was just gonna say, like, if y'all want an example of what July is saying and what Ian is saying as far as like, how we would handle somebody like Glasses. There's a good example on our YouTube channel, shameless plug. We when we had that bot in here, that we was talking with for fucking 3 hours debating Drake shit. And then there's a lot of times in that space where he was doing the Glasses shit, like trying to dance out of shit, trying to, jump around shit, and we held him to the fire and made them look stupid. So, we're very capable of doing that shit here. So, shout out to the members for explaining that, because I'm off something in this motherfucker. Shout out to TG for having this space in this
Yeah,
mug.
shout out
Shout out,
TG, man. I fuck
motherfucking
with the
straight.
evolution, man. Like, yeah,
What you
July
want
had made
for?
me think of something, man. Just like the evolution of the characters in here. You know what I'm saying? Everybody popping out. With they vibes and shit, they spaces. You got Fats, you got Tracy. So everybody doing that thing. Blood to pop out. Have his space and shit. So yeah, man, just come back from them old days and shit. Where everybody getting their own vibes and shit. I fuck with that.
And what Rock saying, Raising Canaan, anybody who can want it can get it. Anybody who want it can get it, nigga. You a
Hey, anybody.
Joe Budden, a Glasses Malone, a Ray Daniels, a
Ebro,
motherfucking
anybody. That's what I'm saying.
Ebro,
Anybody.
Waymo. Any of you
Waymo,
Desiree
niggas want to get
Perez,
this
all
debate
of them.
work, you can get it.
Maul,
Any
Rory, any I don't give a
Rory
fuck
Maul,
about
you
Maul
feel me?
saying yeah, he be around Drake, nigga. Yeah, yeah.
Like any of these niggas that want to get this debate smoke, nigga, you niggas can get it any day,
Kenyatta,
any
all of
time,
them.
any place, nigga.
If you pay that fat ass glasses, he probably will come here.
Man, nobody
He
playing
Niggas
probably
that
ain't paying
definitely
this
that
come
nigga
here,
shit.
though.
but ain't nobody gonna pay that nigga
Yeah.
though. I ain't
The
paying.
Drake hate check slowing up for that nigga, man. That's why he trying so hard and looking so desperate to throw shit at the wall.
Well, you know, he signed
Them
with them
checks
boys
drying up.
now, you know what I'm saying? He's,
How much money you think they gave that nigga, bro? Glasses,
man.
really though.
Now they probably gave him like 10.
Man, they probably gave that nigga $50 in a motherfucking bus pass. Like that
I don't know.
nigga
But
ain't.
they, you know, it's just funny like to see, you know what I'm saying, these people like why they sign them now? You know what I'm saying? Like out of all this time, like why they get them now? Like they just that shit just to me is desperate. Like we got to keep like the last of the Drake haters. You know what I'm saying? So we gonna sign this nigga, and you know what I'm saying? They ain't signed the Rob Marketing or nobody. They signed him. Like out of all these people
Shit.
that done put in work on the internet, you know what I'm saying? Like it is funny, man.
Yeah, that nigga be going off. That's the last. That's like the final boss of Drake haters. He used to be baking up all kind of bullshit.
He literally the final boss, bro.
Wait,
Cause it's like
who's the final boss?
glasses.
Glass.
Nah. You think Glass is the final? Maybe actually.
No, he the look.
I was
Listen,
thinking
you gotta look at
I
the
was thinking
internet now.
Charlemagne, but you right. Glass is
Yeah,
even
he
worse.
he the
Glass is
last
worse.
of them, bro. Cause it's like it was so
Yeah,
many
you might be right.
from 24, like so many, like the Bugsby's, the like
Love is better.
You
All
it's
ever
that.
play like damn fighting video games where you get like it'll be that last person before the last person.
hey
You
Karma,
know and
look,
shit. That's glasses.
it's so crazy because his evolution, the nigga was a small hater for real, and like his whole
Yeah.
journey
Yeah.
grew to a big hater. Like that nigga was an anime or some shit. Nigga grew to be the coldest hater out of all the nigga flew past Screwface, bro. That nigga is a bigger hater than that nigga, bro. Like, and he holding that
I
shit
just
down right now, so that's why he got signed. It's like he the last of them niggas. Everybody else finished. Like he finished too, but it's like we need somebody that's gonna stay in the media right now that's really against Drake. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody else kind of
You packing all these niggas
yeah,
up,
because
bro.
you see Ray
I love
Daniels,
that shit.
you see he trying to turn the corner. So it's like niggas, everybody really trying to turn the corner or turn the corner except Glasses. He the only nigga that's holding on like to that Drake hate for real, like out of niggas that with a quote unquote name. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Bro, we really relentless on the timeline though, bro. Like my favorite thing ever is to see Kitty go at Lauren LaRosa's fucking neck. Like that's one of them. I will pay real money to see Lauren LaRosa talk to Kitty and debate her. I would pay for that. Do you hear me? Pay.
Now, one thing I will say, a couple of years ago, everybody wasn't hard on the timeline. I think I would see a couple of y'all. I think I would see Kitty, because her name is very like like the whatever you could tell. And I seen like a few other people too, but I wouldn't say we was all there. I think like when Drake started getting his like his W's again and stuff like that. Then I seen people really pop out in the chest. But trust
man,
me,
you
I'm
ain't
I'm
talking
trying to
about
tell
nothing to
y'all,
Oh
top
when
of.
I
no, bro.
was
Nigga,
Bro,
been
we
in this
been here the
bitch, bro.
whole
I ain't gonna
time.
lie. Like,
no,
The
I'm talking
whole
about like in the
time.
comments. I'm not talking about like on audio spaces. I'm talking about in the
no,
comments
that's what
battling
we
it out with
talking. That's
people.
how we all even got cool.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay. Because I'm gonna
Everywhere,
be
bro.
honest, as a person that's lost about 9 or 10 different accounts, which is why I missed like half of the shit that y'all talking about. Like when y'all was debating with people, my shit would constantly go back down to zero because I'm attacking these people's. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm
No,
just saying
no.
like
Look,
some
look,
wild
look.
ass
We
shit.
talking about before
But
the
but but,
debates.
but hold on, but hold on.
We talking about before the
What I'm saying is
debates,
when I
bro.
would
We
look
was
at
in them
those comments
comments.
though, I wouldn't see a lot of people like me that was going off the deep end like me. But I get it too because a lot of people didn't want to lose their accounts. I just didn't give a fuck at a certain point. You know what I mean?
Shit,
No,
we
we
lost.
was
We
there. That's
nigga
how we.
2024 here. We lost our motherfucking
Hey,
marbles.
no, see,
I,
July.
I think we're known as the crash outs, ain't we?
Yeah,
Like
hey, July.
mostly everybody who started this shit is
But
all crash
Yeah,
outs.
July Kitty. He don't
Okay.
understand.
when they
I didn't say
reference the
everybody
Drake
now.
Hold on,
fans
hold on,
Yeah,
hold
in
on.
hip hop
Zuka not
media,
understanding, bro. He not understanding. Listen. Yeah, he
You don't know
don't.
the history,
Bro,
it's all
we
right, man.
got
We gotta
cool. We
teach you.
only know each other from crashing out in the comments. We didn't start off on spaces, bro. Like We wasn't
Oh,
doing none
really?
of
Fact.
that.
Okay,
Like we
okay,
was
okay.
in them
I didn't know
comments,
that.
like going crazy. That's how we got.
Every
Yeah, we
day.
wasn't doing no spaces
2024.
with glasses or nobody. Like even us, we wasn't doing none of that. We had got cool,
Like when it was hot though, right? Like in the beginning,
bro.
like
We
when the
talking
battle
about
just
fresh
like
Day
started.
skin,
one.
bro.
Okay,
Like
okay.
Talking
Not
about
like
May
day
just
Day
one.
now.
fourth,
one,
Okay,
May
brother.
okay,
fifth,
okay,
May
okay.
sixth.
Day one,
Niggas
brother.
been going ape
First
on this
wave.
bitch. Like been in them streets like
When they
before the spaces. That's what we saying. Like real shit. Not even being funny or not saying it. Like I ain't seen you. Like I seen Blue Kitty for sure. Blood.
You know why
Um,
you never see me?
I
This is
swear.
literally like my ninth account. Because I'm, you know what I do? I
G.
talk about, I say Kendrick rapes his daughter. Like, I say shit like that.
Oh
You
my
know what I'm
god.
saying?
Hold on. Okay.
Yeah.
oh shit. I remember
Black
seeing
that
shit
out,
like
Tracy.
that.
Yeah, that was
I do.
me.
I,
Yeah, you're a
That's
different nigga,
wild,
man.
man.
You a
Yeah,
different
I ain't see.
man.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
we
look
weren't
though.
saying
And
that
I
type
say the
shit.
reason why we
But
never see
look
him
though.
alone with his kids alone is because he has that sex, you know, he sexually assaults his daughter. Whitney's always in the picture. We never see him alone with his kids by himself. There always
Listen,
needs to be
bro.
some sort of supervision. That's the point that I
With,
come from. That's why
oh,
my
okay,
accounts
okay.
will constantly get deleted
No,
and
we
shit like
was.
this.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? I go
we
off
was
the
no,
fucking
understood.
fan.
when hip hop media references Drake fans, they're literally referencing the people right now, right here, right now. Like it's us. It's been us since 2024, nonstop, every fucking day. Like when they reference Drake fans, we're exactly who they talking about.
Yeah,
Cause we go the furthest, we go the hardest for this
yeah,
shit,
we was in the
and we
streets.
first wave.
Yeah, I was seeing niggas and I'm looking every day. I'm like, damn, these people just like me. Like, we on this bitch talking crazy. Like I say,
We formed up like the Avengers
yeah,
around
bro,
this
we came
bitch.
together. Like, I seen Kitty. Like, that's when I knew it was real. I'm like, oh yeah, man, it's people just like me. Like, so and like I said, we been here since nigga May. I mean, we
Okay,
been
okay, my
here,
bad.
but
My
yeah.
bad. I just
And we been here so long, niggas don't even remember in the beginning. Blue didn't even use to fucking
That nigga
talk,
even
nigga.
talk, bro. Like he came up to he'll come up to on speak like to speak. He'll say something, but then he be gone, bro. Like like back in the listeners, like that nigga wasn't talking like that. I remember my nigga G, like it's like niggas been here for shows. Look, I ain't gonna lie. Like I ain't even trying to not say like the other names like well Treese and like
He be
Raven.
so motherfucking front line. That's my motherfucking brother. Bro be front lining for
Yeah,
real.
man, niggas was in this bitch, bro. My nigga, bro, like, yeah, everybody been in them streets, bro. Like, you had to be, man, because it wasn't even no time for like spaces. Like, I think we got to a point of when we started doing spaces where it's like we not comfortable, but we able to like do that and do our job on the spaces. Like when that shit first cracked off, it wasn't no time to even talk to no Blue and Tracy and none of that shit, nigga. We out this bitch throwing bombs, nigga, punches like nigga, I'm jumping out, nigga, early morning, getting jump getting jumped, nigga. 20, 30 comments, nigga, like going back. I'm like, yeah, bro, niggas ain't had time for no spaces, bro.
I ain't know niggas from a hole in the wall, but nigga, I see motherfucking Kitty or Blue or G or somebody or you know what I'm saying, Bovey going at a nigga in the comments. Guess what? I don't even know you, but you a Drake fan. I got your back. We whooping ass in them comments.
Mm,
That's really how this shit started, bro. And
okay.
and everybody
I respect
family
that.
now. We you know what I'm saying. I love this shit. I love this all shit. In my words, and my brother Blue.
I respect that, man. I respect that. Yeah, I
mm.
lost a lot of accounts, man. I lost a lot of Reddit accounts, Twitter, YouTube
Oh,
was
you
the
was
only
deep in.
one. They would just kind of like strike me and then just bring me right back on like 2 days later, and
Oh, so
I would
you
just
was
go
deep
off.
in the trenches, though. I was only focus on Twitter and shit like that.
Oh no, I was everywhere, I think that's why what I'm saying is like I would be on every different like comment spaces, and I would just be noticing a little bit more softer with like with the Drake support because I'm like, yo, he's getting his back kicked in. He has so many fans. Where are all these fans? But then I thought to myself, I said, you know what? Drake fans are actually a lot more mature though. You know, a lot of them probably work, and a lot of them probably are, with their family, whatever, this and that, and they're not like mentally retarded like the low IQ Kendrick fans that a lot of times that I would see. So I'm like, okay, these are you see it in the crowd, you see it in the audience when they come to the shows, right? These people look like they have some sort of career, some sort of successes, something like you know what I'm saying. They dress nice. When you go to Kendrick shows, half of them look like they just came off the strip off of fucking what's that place that sell a bunch of Figueroa, whatever the fuck.
That's what.
That yeah, these
Lost and swap meet.
whatever the fuck it is, but they just don't look. And then I realized I'm like, why would they? Like, why would a nigga that's like 37 with two kids, his beautiful wife or whoever the fuck he's sitting next to, just be on the comments all day? Listen, I'm single, I ain't got no kids, and I have time, nigga. You see what I'm saying? Fuck it.
Man, I got kids and everything.
Can
I
y'all
got
hear me?
time. Go ahead, Tracy.
We can hear you now.
Now we can't hear. Sorry, we was just going. You good, TG?
Yeah,
I, I,
You know the
I
members can
think
talk.
we heard you.
everything messing up. We can't hear you, Tracy.
I think her mic, my mic was doing the same shit earlier too, man.
Well, yeah, fuck them days, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. What my nigga Drake
Nigga, you
said, we
had
don't talk about them days like we
that's how
used
you
to,
know
man.
niggas had to be built different back then, bro.
I really love this owl shit.